If you're over 50 and want to maintain your strength and independence for decades to come, but you're concerned about doing it safely without complicated gym routines or high-impact exercises, then you've come to the right place. Here's a sobering reality. In America, the average healthy lifespan ends at just 66 years old. That means for most people, everything after that becomes a slow decline of pills, procedures, and losing independence year after year. You've probably seen it happening to friends or family members, and maybe you're starting to worry it's inevitable for you too. But here's what's remarkable. In Japan, they have over 95,000 people who are 100 years old or older, and they're not just surviving, they're thriving. They're still walking to the grocery store, tending their gardens, and living independently in their own homes. They're sharp, active, and confident on their feet. What's their secret? It's not magic, it's not perfect genetics, and no, it's not expensive supplements or complicated medical treatments. Since 1928, Japan has had a nationwide morning movement routine, a simple set of gentle exercises practiced by children, adults, and seniors alike. No equipment needed, no gym membership required, just a few minutes each day. These movements have quietly added decades of strength, balance, and confidence to millions of lives. Today, I'm going to walk you through this exact system, step by step, and show you how these time-tested movements can help you age stronger instead of weaker. The best part? You can start seeing results in your daily life within the first week. Before we dive in, I'd love to know who I'm talking to. Drop a comment below and tell me your first name and what brought you here today. Are you worried about your balance? Concerned about staying independent? Just want to feel stronger? Your honesty helps me create better content for people exactly like you. I know what you might be thinking right now. That sounds great for the Japanese, but I'm already too old to start something like this. Or my body isn't what it used to be. These exercises probably won't work for me. I need you to stop right there and listen to me carefully. That voice in your head telling you it's too late? It's lying to you. Your body doesn't have an expiration date for getting stronger. Those Japanese centenarians didn't start their routines at 20. Many of them began these movements in their 60s, 70s, even 80s. The human body has an incredible capacity to respond and adapt at any age when you give it the right stimulus. The real difference between Americans who decline rapidly after 65 and Japanese who thrive past 100 isn't genetics or luck. It's daily habits. It's the small, consistent movements that keep your muscles active, your balance sharp, and your confidence intact. Every day you think, I'll start tomorrow, or I'm too old for this, you're choosing decline over strength. But today, right now, you can choose a different path. You can choose to follow a system that's proven to work for nearly a century. Your legs can get stronger. Your balance can improve. Your confidence in your body can return. I'm about to show you exactly how, using movements so gentle, you can do them in your pajamas if you want to. Let's begin with the foundation movement that has kept Japanese adults stable and strong for generations. Exercise 1, Shikodachi, Independence Builder. This first movement comes from ancient sumo training, but don't let that intimidate you. We're going to adapt it perfectly for your needs and your living room. Shikodachi, or the wide stance hold, targets what I call your independence muscles, your quadriceps, glutes, and inner thighs. These are the exact muscles you need to get out of chairs confidently, climb stairs without fear, and maintain your balance when walking on uneven surfaces. Here's how to do it safely. Stand with your feet about twice shoulder width apart. Turn your toes outward at about a 45-degree angle. Imagine you're standing like a sumo wrestler getting ready for a match. Now, slowly lower your hips as if you're sitting between your legs, not behind them. Keep your spine naturally straight and your chest open. If you need support, place your hands gently on your thighs or stand near a wall. You'll feel this working in your thighs and glutes. That's your body waking up muscles that may have been sleeping for years. This isn't pain, it's your independence muscles coming back to life. Start with just 20 to 30 seconds. If you feel unsteady, that's completely normal. Use a chair or wall for light support until your strength builds. As you get stronger over the next few weeks, work up to 1 or 2 minutes. Why does this matter so much for your daily life? Because these are the muscles that determine whether stairs feel scary or manageable, whether getting up from low chairs is a struggle or feels natural. When these muscles are strong, you move like someone 20 years younger. Studies have shown this stance activates more leg muscles than regular squats, but with less joint stress. The wide hip angle also helps undo decades of tightness from sitting too much. Master this one movement, and you're building the foundation for everything else. Now that your legs are getting fired up, let's work on something that quietly saves you from injury every single day. Your balance system. Exercise 2. Neko Washi Dachi, the fall prevention system. This graceful movement comes from traditional karate and mimics the way a cat gently tests the ground before pouncing. It's subtle, gentle, and surprisingly powerful for preventing the falls that terrify so many people our age. Neko Washi Dachi, or the cat stance, wakes up the deep stabilizer muscles in your ankles, hips, and core, muscles that most people haven't consciously used in years. Here's how to practice it. Start by standing with one foot slightly forward. The ball of your front foot lightly touches the ground, like a cat gently pawing at something. Your back foot stays fully planted, carrying about 70% of your weight. Keep both knees gently bent and your hips facing forward. It will feel unusual at first, and that's exactly the point. This position activates those deep stabilizer muscles that have been dormant. This stance sharpens your ankle control, strengthens the arch of your foot, and lights up your core to keep you upright. These are the exact muscles that help you avoid slips and falls on wet floors, uneven sidewalks, or thick carpets. Start by holding this position for 20 to 30 seconds on each side, standing next to a wall or chair for safety. As you get more comfortable, try adding small weight shifts or slow arm movements to challenge your stability further. Here's what's remarkable. Japanese therapists often prescribe this exact stance to retrain balance after injury. That's how effective it is for rebuilding your confidence in unstable situations. When you can hold this position comfortably, you'll notice that you feel more secure when walking on gravel, stepping off curbs, or navigating around obstacles in your home. With your balance system awakening, let's address something that affects how you feel all day long: your posture and the aches that come from decades of sitting. Exercise 3, Seiza, the posture reset. Now we're going to take it to the floor, but don't worry, this isn't about flexibility or enduring discomfort. This is about gently resetting your posture from the ground up, just like the Japanese have done for centuries. Seiza, which means proper sitting, was once the standard way people sat during meals and ceremonies. Today, it's a gentle but powerful way to stretch the muscles that cause most posture problems after 50. Here's how to do it safely. Kneel on a soft mat or carpet. Keep your knees together and fold your feet underneath you so the tops of your feet rest on the floor. Then slowly sit back onto your heels, keeping your back naturally tall and relaxed. Feel tight in your knees or ankles? That's completely normal. Simply place a firm cushion or pillow between your heels and hips. That small adjustment makes all the difference and allows you to get the benefits without discomfort. Why does this matter for how you feel every day? Because this seated position stretches tight hip flexors and quadriceps, the exact muscles that pull your body into that hunched-over, aged posture that makes you look and feel older than you are. It also gently activates your deep core and spinal stabilizers. Unlike sitting in a chair where those crucial muscles essentially shut off and weaken over time. Start with just 30 seconds to 1 minute and gradually build to 3 to 5 minutes a day. You can do this while watching TV or listening to music, and it will quietly start to reshape how you sit, stand, and walk throughout your day. Many of my clients tell me that after just 2 weeks of daily Seiza practice, people start commenting that they look taller and more confident. That's the power of proper posture alignment. Now that your posture is waking up, it's time to tap into something deeper, a movement that benefits both your body and your nervous system. Exercise 4, Zazen, the stress and strength builder. This next movement goes deeper than just physical strength. It's about training your nervous system to support your body better, something that becomes increasingly important as we age. Zazen, which means seated meditation, comes from Zen monasteries where monks would hold this position for hours, not just for spiritual clarity, but for physical strength and mental resilience. Here's how to set up. Sit on the floor in a comfortable cross-legged position. If you can do a full or half lotus, that's fine, but a simple crisscross seat works perfectly. Place a firm cushion under your hips. This slight elevation makes it much easier to keep your spine naturally tall. Imagine a string gently lifting the top of your head toward the ceiling. Let your shoulders relax, tuck your chin slightly, and rest your hands comfortably in your lap. Now simply breathe naturally and hold this position. Don't be fooled by how simple this looks. This position is actively engaging your deep core muscles, including the ones that protect your spine and improve your balance. Meanwhile, your hips are getting a gentle but effective stretch. But here's where it gets really interesting for people our age. Studies show that Zazen stimulates your parasympathetic nervous system, the part of your brain that tells your body it's safe to heal and repair itself. This helps lower stress hormones, calm your mind, and even promote better sleep and recovery. Start with just 5 to 10 minutes a day, focusing on slow, natural breathing. Over time, aim for 15 to 20 minutes. You'll notice a shift not just in your spine and hips, but in how you handle stress, how well you sleep, and even how you experience everyday aches and pains. With your core awakened and your nervous system on your side, it's time to build serious functional strength with a stance that's been used by warriors for centuries. Exercise 5, Kibadachi, the stability powerhouse. If Zazen tuned up your inner strength, this movement is where we bring it outward with a powerful stance that builds the kind of deep strength that keeps you independent and confident. Kibadachi means horse stance, and it mimics the stable position of sitting on horseback. It's designed to build deep leg strength, improve lateral stability, and awaken muscles that most people stop using after age 50. Here's how to practice it. Stand with your feet about 1 foot wider than shoulder width on each side. Keep your feet parallel, not turned out like in the sumo stance. Bend your knees and lower your hips as if sitting into an invisible chair. Keep your spine tall, your core gently engaged, and your arms relaxed by your sides. Hold this position for 20 to 30 seconds and repeat 2 to 3 times. Over time, work up to 1 to 2 minutes per round. You'll feel this intensely in your quadriceps, inner thighs, glutes, and deep hip stabilizers, all firing at once to support you. This might be challenging at first, but that burning sensation is your body building the strength it needs to keep you stable and confident. Why does this matter for your daily life? These are the muscles that prevent side-to-side falls, improve how your hips and knees work together, and support healthy joint function as you age. Research shows that this stance actually improves proprioception, your body's ability to sense where it is in space, something that naturally declines with age, but is crucial for preventing falls. Train this consistently, and you'll feel more stable when walking on uneven surfaces, stepping off curbs, or getting out of bed in the morning. Now, to tie everything together, we'll finish with a movement that tests your entire system and shows you just how much stronger you've become. Exercise 6. Wall Squat, the Progress Tracker. We've built your foundation, awakened your balance, reset your posture, calmed your nervous system, and developed your strength. Now it's time to test the whole system with one final movement that many trainers call the Great Revealer. The wall squat, or invisible chair, activates everything you've been working on all at once, without requiring any equipment or putting stress on your joints. Here's how to do it. Stand with your back flat against a smooth wall, with your feet about 12 inches forward and shoulder width apart. Slowly slide down the wall until your knees are bent at about a 90-degree angle, like you're sitting in an invisible chair. Make sure your knees stay aligned over your ankles, not shooting forward past your toes. Now hold this position, breathing deeply and evenly. Start with 30 seconds and gradually work up to 2 to 3 minutes over time. You'll feel this working your quadriceps, glutes, hamstrings, and core all at once. But the real magic is what's happening inside your muscles. Studies show that wall squats stimulate slow-twitch muscle fibers, the ones responsible for endurance and postural support. These are the exact muscle fibers you need for standing longer without fatigue, walking farther without getting tired, and reducing knee pain during daily activities. Even better, wall squats promote capillarization, the growth of new blood vessels that improve circulation to your legs. This has been linked to maintaining bone density, a crucial factor in preventing osteoporosis as we age. Here's a pro tip: place a soft ball or pillow between your knees and gently squeeze it during the hold. This activates your inner thigh muscles and encourages better knee alignment. This movement also serves as your personal progress tracker. If you start at 30 seconds today and 1 month later you're holding for 2 minutes, your body is telling you that you're getting genuinely stronger. The best part? No gym membership, no impact on your joints, and no excuses needed. Now that you've learned all 6 movements, let me give you a realistic system that fits into real life, because the best exercise routine is the one you'll actually stick with. You don't need to do all 6 movements every day. Here's a simple daily routine that takes just 5 to 7 minutes total. Morning routine, 2.5 minutes. Start your day with 30 seconds of Seiza to gently stretch and realign your posture after sleep. Move into 1 minute of Zazen to activate your core and set a calm tone for your day. Finish with 30 seconds per leg of the cat stance to wake up your balance system. Evening routine, 4 minutes. Begin with 1 minute of the sumo stance to reopen tight hips and legs after a day of sitting. Shift into 1 minute of the horse stance to strengthen your legs and lateral stability. End with a 2-minute wall squat as your personal progress check-in. That's it. No complicated schedules, no gym commute, no pressure to be perfect. Just a few intentional minutes that compound daily into real strength, better balance, and genuine confidence in your body. Remember, this follows the Japanese philosophy of Kaizen, small, consistent improvements that lead to remarkable changes over time. You're not trying to become a warrior overnight. You're simply choosing to get a little bit stronger each day. I want you to understand something important. Every second you spend practicing these movements is a direct investment in your independence and your future. You're not just building muscle. You're building the confidence to live life on your terms. You're proving to yourself that decline isn't inevitable, that your body is still capable of remarkable adaptation and strength. In just 2 to 3 weeks of consistent practice, you'll start noticing real changes. Getting up from chairs will feel easier and more natural. You'll feel more stable and confident when walking on uneven surfaces. That nagging worry about your balance will start to fade. But here's where it gets really exciting. After about a month, people around you will start noticing too. They'll comment that you seem to move with more confidence, that you look taller and stronger. That's when you'll know these simple movements are working their quiet magic. The psychological transformation is often even more profound than the physical one. When you know you're getting stronger instead of weaker, you start approaching life with possibility instead of limitation. You now have access to the same movement system that has helped millions of Japanese adults stay strong, confident, and independent well into their 80s, 90s, and beyond. These aren't just exercises. They're a proven pathway to aging with vitality instead of accepting decline. What makes this system special isn't complexity or intensity. It's consistency and the deep wisdom that small daily actions compound into remarkable results over time. The Japanese call this Kaizen, and it's been transforming lives for nearly a century. Every time you practice these movements, you're making a choice. You're choosing strength over weakness, stability over uncertainty, and confidence over fear. You're proving to yourself that your best years don't have to be behind you. The difference between people who stay strong and independent into their later years and those who don't isn't genetics or luck. It's daily habits. It's showing up for yourself, even when it's just for 5 minutes. I want to hear about your experience with these movements. Which one feels most natural to you? Have you tried the wall squat yet, or are you starting with the gentle Seiza position? Leave a comment below, sharing which exercise you connected with most and why. Your insights help me create better content, and they encourage others who are just beginning this journey. We have additional resources about movement, nutrition, and wellness strategies specifically designed for adults who want to age with strength and purpose. You can find links to these resources in the description below. Remember, the best time to start building strength was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. Your future self is counting on the choice you make right now.